Hey, Patty. Guess what time it is?
I know what time it is.
That's right. It's time for a
Midweek
Midweek Update. Hey, everybody. We are back. It's hard to believe it's already been a week.
I know.
It's like sometimes I wonder where the days go.
Well, and it's hard to believe it's like, the second week of September already.
I know. It's crazy.
And today is officially a month I've been at school.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know. Sam and I were talking that after last week, a quarter of her 8-week class is over, which means a quarter of my class is over. So now we're another week in here. So boy, it's going by crazy. Yeah. But we thought we were getting into fall weather,
and then
and now it's hot again outside. Yeah. It's crazy.
Humid, hot. Beastly hot weather right now.
So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So, well, we hope everybody had a great weekend last weekend. Ours took an unexpected turn for the good.
Yeah.
So I think I had mentioned, I'm going to put Truman down. I think I had mentioned that last week I had swung into the Subaru dealership, and the price was just a little more than we were willing to spend. And I ended up getting, it was funny, I had went to the bank on Friday morning to see about a used car loan to purchase Patty's car, which was, her lease was up at the end of the year.
Right.
And I'd left there, and I got an email from Corbin, who I'd been working with at the Fort Wayne Subaru, or the Bob Orban Subaru in Fort Wayne, saying, hey, I talked to my manager, and I think I got a price you'll like. And he did.
Yeah.
So I waited till Patty got home to just say, do you want to do this? But I think this is a really good deal. And she said, yeah, I want to do it. So we ended up going down Saturday morning. We made an appointment, went down, and actually it ended up being a few pennies less, which is always a big plus.
Yeah.
And we didn't know this was going to happen. Subaru paid our first month payment as a loyalty reward because it's our second lease with them. So I know you're in love with your car.
Oh my gosh, I love it. One, I love the color. Well, I like the other one too, but I really like this one. This one's Sunshine Orange. It's just cool. And it has so many neat features that my other one didn't have. So many technology features.
So just let everybody know, Patty's prior Crosstrek was a 2016 Limited, which with the Limited package, the big thing there is leather seats. But it didn't have a sunroof, and she loves her sunroof.
Yeah.
So we ended up putting her in a 2019 Limited. So we kept basically at the same trim package, but we were able to get you the color you wanted. We were able to get you a sunroof. And the 2019s just have more features on them than what the 2016s did. So, number one, you have an automatic seat for the driver's seat, which before it was manual. You have the Apple Play, so you just plug your phone in and use GPS right on the screen, which is pretty awesome. And there's some more safety features.
Right, and the keyless entry is cool.
Oh,
I never had that.
Yeah.
Where if you have your key on, if you have one, you just touch the door.
Open it or touch it to lock it.
And mine is the driver, the passenger, and the tailgate. And my little back, I don't have to get the key out if I got like groceries in my hand. I can just touch the thing.
So ultimately, Corbin was able to drop Patty's payment, or our payment, I shouldn't say Patty's, but our payment by about $4 per month, get her into a brand new car. So now she has warranty again and brand new tires, and so we're just really happy. Anytime you can drop your payment a little bit and get actually a little bit nicer car, and I think you can tell by Patty's smile she's pretty happy. But we both want to just give a big shout out to Corbin down at Bob Orban Subaru in Fort Wayne, Indiana. I'll tell you what. And here's what I told Corbin when I went in there last Wednesday was, look, I don't play games, and I'm pretty straightforward about this stuff. In fact, I had talked to 2 other Subaru dealerships leading up to this, as many of you know, and I just felt like they were playing games, and I just don't buy cars that way. It's either give me your best price up front. Well, when I was in there on Wednesday, Corbin had given me a price, but what I was so impressed about was he wasn't pushy, he didn't get upset, he just said, I understand. But Corbin kept working on his manager to get a better deal for us. And so his professionalism was awesome. Just the way he went about it, straightforward. He's such a nice young gentleman.
It was just such an easy, pleasant experience.
And he's a good guy.
Yes.
So if you're in Northeast Indiana and you're looking for a Subaru, please
go see Corbin.
Go see Corbin, and he will treat you right. He'll do the best he can do for you. I mean, and that's what I felt like. I mean, I was just so impressed that he kind of did this on his own, because I kind of said, Corbin, it's fine. That was on Wednesday.
Right.
You know, like we'll just keep
we'll
just keep our car. We're happy with it. And he worked behind the scenes to get this thing done, and now he's got two very, very happy people.
Exactly.
Because, happy wife, happy life, right?
Sure.
All right. So anyway, that was our weekend. And as you might have saw on Instagram, I've been relegated to the back seat. I took a photo of Sam and Patty last night. Patty was driving. Sam was up front.
That was an option. You could have just went in the backpack.
That's true. You could have put me all the way in the hatch. So I'm sure at some point she'll let me drive her car.
You've driven it.
I have driven it.
Don't listen to him. He's driven it.
Yeah. So no, I still love my truck. Truck's
I know.
awesome. And
He's a nice truck.
Anyway. Hopefully you had a chance to check out our Monday video, which has done very well. Unlike some of our other travel videos, and I'm not really sure why Mondays. Monday's episode, though, was our finale from our Summer of Someday.
Yeah.
So it picks up at Devil's Tower and then takes us all the way to the point where I say go home to the GPS. And then hopefully you stayed all the way to the end of this video, because I put a lot of pictures of people we met this summer.
All the neat people,
places,
yeah.
So, and then next Monday, we're actually going to do a recap video for you where Patty and I are just going to talk about some of the facts as far as how many miles we drove, how much money we spent on gas and camping, some of our highs and lows from the trip. So that will be next Monday's video. But thank you to everybody who's watched this week's, and the fact that it was a tribute to my sister has made it an extra special episode for me. I really put a little bit more time into that video than some of the others, because I wanted it to, be special. So anyway, had several of you reach out to me in the last few days wanting to know if we are going to be in Hershey this weekend for the big Hershey RV show. And unfortunately, this year we are not.
No, we're not going to be there.
No. So we're not working it, and we're unable. It's just too far of a drive for Patty and I to, and just the pure expense. If we're not working it, then the gas and the camping, and so unfortunately we won't. But you're in good hands. If you're going to be in Hershey, you need to look for our friends Russ and Carrie from The Roads We Roam. They are there every day, and they're putting out a video every day from the show. In fact, this morning Russ actually put out, did you see it?
No, I haven't. I came up on my feed.
He put out a post where he said, if there's a trailer you want us to do a video on, drop it down below. And I put a trailer for him.
What'd you put?
I'm not going to tell. Everybody's got to watch it. But my buddy Russ has informed me through a message that video's coming, the one I requested. So if you have a trailer you want Russ and Carrie to go investigate, make sure you go and to their, I don't remember if that was on YouTube or it might have been on Instagram where he posted that. Leave them a comment, shoot them a message, and there's a good chance they're going to go out and find that trailer and shoot that video for you.
That's cool.
So Russ and I have been going back and forth. I'm sad that we're not there with them, but I know that as soon as they get done, they are headed this way.
Sure are.
And they're meeting big time YouTube celebrities, because you'll never guess who they ran into today.
Who they run into?
I'm driving.
Traveling
Robert. Yeah, so Russ posted a picture of him and Traveling Robert. Cool. So it's going to be a great week this week at Hershey and this weekend. So if you're out there, have a great time. Go explore. There's every camper you can possibly think of. Whether you're looking for a pop-up or whether you're looking for $1 million motorhome, they're going to have what you want there.
They have a lot,
The only thing that won't be there, Travels with Delaney.
We're not there.
So, all right, guess what time it is?
It's time for mail time.
Mail time, and we have a piece of mail this week. How about that?
Cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. I always get excited when we have mail. So
I like mail that's not bills.
I know. We'll see. It's a card.
Okay.
It says good food, fine drinks, some exercise, and a little affection. So
with the puppies on the front.
See if we can get that up there for you. Neat. And it says, hope your birthday is filled with all your favorite things. Brian and Deb, and there's a note.
Okay.
Well, first of all, thank you, Brian and Deb, for sending me a birthday card. That's awesome. It says, "Hi, Patrick. We heard Patty say on YouTube vlog your birthday is September 3rd. Hope you have a great birthday and enjoyable travels in the coming year. We have enjoyed watching your vlogs and have been inspired to buy a tab in the future." Well, congratulations. We applaud your support of others in YouTube and camping. You and Patty demonstrate an authenticity and service to others that is needed to continue the community spirit amongst all of us. We hope someday to meet you both on down the road. Take care, Brian and Deb. So,
nice.
yeah, we'd love to meet you too.
Definitely.
And thank you very much for the birthday card. That means a lot. So,
Yeah.
and to thank you to all of you who left me comments on Facebook and Instagram and YouTube for my birthday. I always try to keep that a low key thing.
And Bess is like, thank you for all the comments.
Bess got a lot too.
Yeah.
Bess's was not low key. Mine, I try to keep it on the down low. I just don't get into, you know.
I know.
There was an episode of Big Bang. You remember that where Leonard said his mother said birthday should be about the mother and not about, because the mother did all the work. So it really should be a celebration for the mother. That's kind of the way I feel. Like my mom's the one that did all the work. I think I was a problem child. I was she had a long labor.
Some trouble.
Yeah. She had me naturally. It was no C-section or anything.
No.
But all the stories that my mom used to tell me it was pretty painful. So thank you, Mom, for putting up with my crap right from day one.
That's right.
So anyway, hey, one other thing I wanted to mention that we forgot to talk about last week when we were at Beaver Creek State Park. We're sitting outside and
oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah, Patty goes.
I catch out of the corner of my eye this gentleman just kind of walking up
through the woods.
And at first I'm thinking, okay, what's going on? And then he ended up being the nicest guy.
Yeah, so we want to give a shout out to Jim, who just happened to be driving by. Jim owns a Tab 400. They were driving by and he spotted. Carl. They saw Carl and us sitting out there. So he literally parked on the side of the road and walked through the woods. But it was so nice meeting Jim, and that's the thing I think we love about this channel. Again, it's the people that we meet, and so Jim and I had a little bit of a talk. Patty was warning me to be careful because I'm like, I'm going into the
well,
I say woods. It was a small stretch
poison ivy.
Yeah, I know you were worried about me with poison ivy, but
because it was very thick of whatever it was. So
yeah, Jim and I got to talk a little bit, and they're from Eastern Ohio. I always have to think about directionals. Eastern Ohio, and they have a Tab 400, so I'm sure we're going to run into them at some point in the future. But I just wanted to mention that. Always never feel afraid to, if you see us out in public, say something. We're just normal people, so you don't have to worry. Just say, hey, Patrick.
Yeah.
I may get a puzzled look, but that puzzled look is just me thinking, is this somebody I've met before, and I should know who they are.
Right,
so.
that's what I just couldn't figure it out. So yeah.
So anyway, all right, I think that's going to do it for us this week.
Yep.
And
I think so.
This weekend, I can't think of anything big. It's going to be kind of a slow weekend. We're getting ready for the YouTube Summit coming up. That'll be, I think, our next trip out.
I think so.
And then we're going to go hang out with some friends in Ohio in early October. Yeah, and then we have the big camp out.
In Virginia.
Virginia, with, I was going to say the Roads Are Wrong. The Runaway Roses.
Yes.
We're co-hosting with them.
Yep.
And if you haven't been able to get a reservation in Virginia, first of all, if you're wondering, like, when is this? Go to our website, travelswithdelaney.com, click on meetups and campouts. It'll give you the information there. But we have had some people who've had to cancel here recently due to some commitments and things like that. So there may be sites opening up at Grayson Highland State Park if you want to come in and hang out with Todd, Carla, and Taylor, Patty, myself, Truman, and Bess, and a lot of great people that are coming. So.
A lot of friends.
All right. Until next week, everybody. We'll see you
On down the road.
Good night. Have a great weekend.